You are listening to I Am Refocused Radio with your host, Shamaya Reed. This show is designed to inspire you to live your purpose and regain your focus. And now, here's your host, Shamaya Reed.
Hey, welcome to I Am Refocused Radio. Man, we are here once again. And today, man, we have a true honor. You guys know who this guy is, Chef Jet Tila. He is the co-host of the Halloween Cookie Challenge. It's on Food Network. You know this guy. He's a legend. I just want to say first, it's an honor talking to you, Chef Jet. How you doing, man?
Hey, Shemai. Hey, how are you, brother? I'm good, man. It's such an honor to be on the show. And man, I'm too young to be called legend. How about like this good dude? I mean, it's very kind of you, my friend.
Well, legend in the making, man, because you have a very, very strong history, you and your family. I mean, you guys have done amazing things in the United States of America with culture and food. But man, with this show, this amazing show that's on Food Network, the Halloween Cookie Challenge, I'm a big fan of all the challenges, shows that are on Food Network. So tell the audience about this competition. You got 4 amazing cookie bakers. Tell us about this.
You got it, man. So Rosanna Pansino, who's basically a YouTube goddess, she's been kind of baking and making fun kind of cookie challenges for over 13 years. Her and I bring 4 of the best cookie makers in America into our cookie laboratory. Of course, it's a spooky laboratory. And in 2 rounds, they're competing for a chance to win $10,000. And, I've been cooking for 30 years, not understanding the intricacies of cookie building. So they have to build, in round 1, they need to build something even, difficult, but not as difficult as round 2. So last week, they had to make 2 separate cookies, something spooky into something like cute, and then something cute into something spooky. But we're talking about baking 2 different doughs. We're talking about, icing. We're talking about flooding. We're talking about using airbrushes, putting bacon flavor in, putting apple flavor in. It's crazy. And then the second round is a grand build. It's like a 3-dimensional build. And that one was a spell book. So all the cookie makers, the one had to go away, and then 3 cookie makers, one had to build a spell book with a giant skull on it. Had to distress it, make it look like it was, 500 years old. And then the other baker made a crocodile head cookie with all the details, 3-dimensional head, binding. Dude, it is out of control how amazing these cookie makers are.
And when people are watching this, I mean, how hard and difficult is this to do? Because this is not like they just whip something up and boom, there goes your Halloween cookie. This is like serious, man. It's intense.
Yeah, I mean, these are basically the top of their field, and every week's different for group of bakers. Although they are the best and they do kind of like mind-numbingly amazing work. What's cool about it is, my wife's a pro baker. I'm a novice. So I learned. I didn't know that, different, butters create different, some people are, Shemai, you're either a chewy cookie or a snappy cookie, right? So, but we're learning how to make that. Which one are you, by the way? I do want to know that. And what's your favorite cookie?
I like them all. I'm like the cookie monster. So if it's in the oven and it's done, I'm good.
There you go. Oh man. And then they have to make these icings from scratch. And then there's different levels of that. Like some they need to use as borders for whatever designs, and the others they need to kind of like flood. So it's a super smooth and shiny cookie. Then they bring the airbrush over it, man. So I've not seen such level of cookie building. And here's the trick though, man. I think a lot of us like to watch Food Network. Not everyone is hip to Discovery Plus. So if you have Discovery Plus, you can watch all of your favorite shows the morning that the show airs. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble telling everyone that, but instead of waiting till 10 p.m. on Monday nights, you can actually watch it that morning. So there's the tip of the day.
Man, I didn't know I was going to get exclusive. That's pretty awesome, man.
That's right.
Well, once again, man, true honor talking to Chef Jet Tila, co-host of Halloween Cookie Challenge. Quick, another question. When people are watching these challenges on the show and other shows that Food Network provides. How difficult is it to be a judge? Like, is it really that easy where all you do is eat and give your feedback, or is it a little bit more than that?
Yo, I gotta say the eating is easy, but the judging is really tough. I mean, first, they make these art masterpieces that take hours and hours. So first thing I do is we got to break them up. So Rosanna and I have to actually like break something that is a piece of art. And judging is subjective because, I asked you, do you like a crunchy cookie or a soft cookie? So, happy that Rosanna and I kind of like different kinds of cookies so we can kind of be fair. But I think it's a lot of responsibility because, at the end of the day, you're sending someone home. And I've been on the other end of that. I mean, if you've watched me on Iron Chef or Tournament or, all of the competition, Chopped, I've been sent home and it doesn't feel good. So I think it's the most important to tell someone specifically why. And if you don't do that, I think you do them a disservice because they're always going to play. It's like sports. It's like anything that's competitive. You're going to walk away and you're going to wonder what you did wrong. So I would say, hey, Shemaya, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. I think your cookie was underbaked. I don't know if you had enough flavor. And that way, at least, when you send someone home, they know that the game beat them. And it's a game and it's really difficult. So I take judging very, very seriously.
Well, once again, I want to say thank you, Jet Tila, Chef Jet Tila, for just taking time in your schedule talking to us about this amazing Halloween special, the Halloween Cookie Challenge, man, provided by Food Network, one of the best networks. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not just being biased. I grew up watching Bobby Flay, man. So it's like, man, I'm like old, showing my age here. But man, people can follow you on Twitter at Jet Tila. I'm sure you're gonna be having some awesome updates on these amazing journey of contestants. I just want to say thank you again, sir.
Thank you very much, Maya. Have a great day. Thanks for having me on your amazing show.